everybody back in to another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast. Back at it again with the usual guys, right?
What's up? What's up?
It's getting warm outside. How y'all feeling?
Doing good. How y'all doing, man?
Nice little mental health check, right? Like, ain't seen y'all in a couple weeks, right?
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
I don't know. The sun is shining. Man. We went through a couple of days of rain and all that, but feel good outside today.
Tornado too. Hey, but anyways, what was it last week? The NBA lottery just passed. The Mavericks got the first pick, Spurs got the second pick, and Sixers got the third pick. You know.
Is that a good thing?
Nothing crazy, right? But like, I asked that to say like, or I bring that up because like, y'all feel like the lottery should be changed. Y'all feel like it should be tweaked. Should we do away with it completely? I mean, me personally, I think we should keep it because it's like anti-tank. Like it prevents teams from tanking, but it should be tweaked because bad teams like Utah and the Wizards and even the Hornets and the Nets, like they should be closer to the front. Like a team like the Mavericks that made the play-in should not have the number one spot. You know what I mean? Like that's just my thoughts on it. What do y'all think?
I think I kind of do agree with you a little bit because I seen somebody talk about how like they compared it to an NFL where it's like it literally is a tank heavy for like the best players coming out of college. So I do feel like the lottery system is cool for real for that aspect, but you got to tweak it a little bit. Like you said, it's like if you are one of the worst teams in the league, you know, it's kind of fucked up that you're getting like the 10 versus like you just said, a team like the Mavericks that got good guys that's literally is a playoff team and they just got the number one pick.
They're not a lottery team. Like
I mean, I'm on the opposite side of y'all. I'm not a fan of the lottery at all. Just because like I think it's an overreaction. Like I just don't think that tanking was that much of a problem. Really, you know, it's funny that you in favor of the lottery because like the lottery is there for teams like the 76ers, right? Who 3 straight years publicly they 3 straight years publicly told everyone, hey, we're trying to lose because we're just going to stack first round picks and build our team that way, right? But I don't think it's that big of a deal for us to have had to overreact to the 76ers. And plus, like now you got teams like the Wizards or Charlotte, right? Who they don't get those top 3 picks and they can't get free agents either. So they're just hoping to get a generational talent like LeBron to come through 1 year in the next 50 years to change their franchise. Like, I don't know. It doesn't really solve the problem of tanking. If anything, it helps those teams who are semi-good at the end of the year who's like, you know what? Whatever, we're not going to make it. Let me just take these 10 games off. And now you got a team like the Mavericks who you said weren't good enough to be in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
But they were good enough to be in the play-in, but that's still not a good team. So now they got the first pick, and then he stole it from a team who could have used it. So I'm not in favor of the lottery for real.
I mean, when it comes to the lottery, I don't really have too much of a problem with it. Yes, I get some teams that should get the number one pick, but I guess for me it's just a surprise factor. It's like, yeah, you see a team like the Mavericks get the number one pick, like what? That's crazy. They just lost Luka, obviously. It's like, how did they get the number one pick? But it's like, I don't really like. I get that some of the worst teams should have the number one pick, like how they do in the NFL, and I agree with that. But I mean, I don't really think it's about tanking. I think it's just NBA being the NBA, just doing whatever they want to piss the fans off.
So do y'all think that it's like 100% fair? Like, how have they proven this to the fans?
I was about to say like you think it's a conspiracy because like
No, because I mean I don't know if y'all seen the comments that Shaq made where he was like when he was coming in the league he was talking to David Stern. David Stern asked him, "You want to play somewhere if it's cold or if it's warm, right?" And then that's Orlando Magic got the first pick because he said warm. Like he said that himself.
Well, I mean, you saw what LeBron said too. Like, he was like, it was crazy that Cleveland got the first pick, and he like, because he was on the Pat McAfee show and he said something about that, and like, so I mean,
they never just publicly have shown us that this is a 100% fair process, right? They just, we're just hitting ping pong balls, and they used to actually show us the ping pong balls too.
Yeah,
they don't really. I haven't watched the actual production of it, but I don't think they show that anymore, right?
They don't.
You gotta just take their word for it.
It just pops up on the screen.
They walk out there with envelopes.
The worst team should get the best pick. Like these teams, like most people don't tank. Like these teams are actually that bad.
No, but
usually,
I don't know if y'all watched Utah games, but they were playing games where they benched Laurie and Jordan Clarkson, bro. Like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like
that product
like
is
that
so bad.
Like, I don't agree with it in the NFL because it's like
the NFL does not have a tanking problem.
Huh?
The NFL does not have a tanking problem. They all out there playing as hard as you can't play football
Yes, but I
half-ass.
feel like that is true. That is true. You're right. I mean, well, that's actually not true. I've seen some guys go out there and honestly just look like they threw the game, but that's beside the point. I just feel like so let's say if they got rid of the lottery and you feel like if the worst team automatically got the first pick, it wouldn't make it an issue going throughout all those games in the regular season in the NBA where guys is literally half-assing it because the coach and the organization and GM's telling them
I think
we're going for the worst pick, so don't even try.
I think you get more teams now that everyone theoretically, you saw a 1.8% chance for the Mavericks, right? Everyone technically has a shot, right? So you're opening it up for more teams to tank. You know what I mean? Because like think about those middling teams, they would have been competing knowing that we can't get the first round pick, but they like, hey, let's improve our probability. We can't do anything more than the play-in. Let's just chop the last 10. That adds a team to tanking, in my opinion. Rather than like having that one or two team who just genuinely is that bad and they're like, all right, let's fold it for the year. So I think you just open it up to more teams tanking because more teams can get the first.
I guess like if they were to keep it, what changes would you want to see besides them being transparent with the ping pong balls? Like
I mean, I don't know. How do you improve that?
I feel like
that's
I
what
honestly,
I'm
I feel like he
asking.
just. I know. I see where you're coming from. I feel like in his mind, he just got to get rid of the whole thing. So you feel as though like literally the team with the worst record at coming to the end of the season that gets the number one pick.
Yeah.
And then follow suit from the teams before that gets number two. Then two.
Just like NFL. I mean, I just don't think you have that problem with tanking.
That argument, I can understand.
Like,
I mean, like I get it. No, I do get it. I don't know. I feel like I guess from the fans aspect, it just like you guys were saying, it adds to the excitement though. It's
I
like,
love it.
Like I'm not gonna lie, like
That's the
literally,
only
I'm
reason
sure we
why I like
all
it.
like I'm sure we all sat there and we got a notification on our phones. It was like,
yeah, when the Mavs got it, yeah.
yeah, I literally was just like, ain't
I was
no fucking
watching
way.
that at the time.
But that's what
I
the
was watching it
NBA.
too,
But that's what the NBA does, though, right? They just
So I was
put
gonna
stuff
say,
out
like,
for production
I'm not
and
gonna lie,
fans.
like we could all, everybody has their opinions and theories on it, but like I don't know. I'm not saying that it is, but
Yeah.
it does kind of come off crazy when it's situations like this where it's like you can kind of look at it and say like this shit damn near felt scripted.
Like
You know what
I
I'm
just think of teams like Charlotte, right? If they don't get a top 3 pick, how are they improving their team?
that's what I was gonna ask. Like what does this do for like the teams like the Nets, the Wizards, the Jazz, and the Hornets? Like where do they go for like a team like that? You don't get the first pick.
You're not getting any free agents.
Where do you go from there?
You're getting guys like Dennis Schroeder, right? You're not getting Kevin Durant.
This is true.
You don't even have the assets. Like I saw people saying that the Nets could trade for Giannis, but like Milwaukee might not even want anything the Nets have. You know what I mean? Like
Why would?
like it's what do they do, bro? Like
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. That's why I say you just keep it how it is. You let the bad teams pick high.
I don't think it's what did they do. Just don't think they just want to do anything about it anyway. 'Cause that's just how I feel. I came to a conclusion with a lot of things with these like sports and like all of these like higher ups and all these people that run these sports. They don't care. Like they're gonna do what they feel like is right, no matter if it's helping the sport or hurting the sport. If they want it to happen, it's gonna happen. So it's like if they want to take it away, then cool, or like tweak it a little bit. But if they don't want to, it's not gonna happen. That's why I like it a little bit because it brings like a surprise factor considering like the Mavericks getting the first pick and like teams like maybe the 76ers, the Wizards. I wanted the Wizards to get the first pick, but didn't happen. So it's like
I ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
lie.
trying to go see Cooper Flag.
Right,
a couple
that's what I'm
times,
saying.
Man.
I
I
wanna-
was gonna ride down there.
they said that the Sixers lost the pick because like if it was outside the top 6, we gave it to OKC.
right.
And they said that the Sixers lost the pick, but then the guy was like, "Oh, I misspoke. The Sixers are in the top 5, bro." I almost fell to my knees when he said we lost the pick, bro. Then I was like, "Okay, we can still capture the flag, right?" Like I was hyped, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
So do y'all think that the Mavs should pick or should they trade that?
They better pick. I mean, shoot, they
They
burn the building down if they don't get flagged, bro.
If they don't pick, it'll be just worse for like Nico Collins.
But you can use it for like
I get it.
I don't know. You can
I
package
get
it for another superstar.
You could,
I
but
get it, bro. but
everybody wants Cooper.
Flag is young. He's like the best talent in
You
the
lost your
draft.
future. You gain him back.
Hey, I
I'm
also
not
want
gonna
to.
lie. Like it's so crazy because like I feel like when you talk about like teams like having to do rebuilds and things like that, it's a like year like it's like over some years process type of thing. Honestly, you don't get Cooper Flag, then you go back into that having to do that rebuild over the years. This is the first time I've seen a team lose their franchise player and literally within months have the opportunity
To get one.
gain their franchise player right back.
Nah, the Pelicans
You know
did
what I'm
it.
saying?
I
I mean, yeah. It's
Cleveland
very
did it.
rare though. It's like you don't see it too often.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's like so I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
you kind of gotta get Cooper Flag and like as fucked up as it sounds, if it don't work out, then we might see another situation like Luka in a couple years. Where he might get stripped out.
I mean, but they got a team. I mean, we don't know when Kyrie's gonna play, but that's what I was about to say. Even without Kyrie, they got a team that at least be around 6, 7, 8 in the West. You know what I mean?
Like,
So,
like last year the team wasn't that bad. Like,
no, they were just hurt all year.
Just injured. Yeah.
AD couldn't stay on the floor when they got him. Caleb Martin was hurt,
and they still got to play
before.
in the Suns with Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. Didn't.
That's bad.
A team with like 10 games of Anthony Davis made it.
Don't
but
forget they got Bradley Beal too. But
oh yeah, sheesh.
See how easily people forget about him.
Wizards legend right there, right?
That Suns team is disappointing.
Hey, what do y'all think Giannis goes? Y'all think he stays or really quick on that?
I think the
leaves.
Spurs.
Just don't know where.
Yeah.
I think he leaves.
I think the Spurs. They're gonna send him the castle.
Yeah, honestly, if they do that, that's cheating, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody getting to the rim.
Yo, that's just cheating. You cannot have Wemby,
You got 2 7-feet guys with a handle.
That's nasty.
That's insane.
CP3 still there too, right?
Yeah, off
I'ma
the bench.
I'm gonna stay
That's besides
optimistic
the
to that. I'm gonna stay optimistic to that, considering I'm a Golden State fan. So it's like stuff.
What? Giannis to Golden State?
No.
Oh.
I'm gonna say optimistic to him going to the Spurs being
Oh.
cheating, considering I'm a
Yeah,
Golden
y'all
State
used
fan.
to
Oh yeah,
like-
Kevin Durant, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
So
I want him
accepted
out
it.
the East, bro.
I accept it.
I want him out the
I
East,
accept
bro.
it. So like, yeah, I don't. If he does go there, that'd be nice. It would be good for him.
That rim protection would be crazy.
Well, because it doesn't make sense for him to stay in Milwaukee.
I was just about to
No, it
ask
doesn't.
that too.
because
Like,
Dame is gonna be out all of next year. They got a bunch of free agents, and then like I feel like their draft situation isn't good either. Like they don't have a lot of good picks.
They might move off Dame
So
if he don't retire.
Like,
You
I
would
think
have to.
after how they just seen how this went, yeah, it's over. Like that whole.
It doesn't make sense for him to
It's-
stay, bro.
He gonna want to go to another situation that's like still playoff relevant, but
That's exactly what he wants.
he's no longer the guy. Like he's about to be like the Drew Holiday of a championship team
Not
now.
gonna lie, Dame might try to go home somewhere close to home.
Like Portland. Oh man, I'm tripping.
That's crazy.
I'm tripping.
Nah,
I thought you meant like back home to like the
he might,
Trailblazers.
nah. He might. I don't know. This is just like me, just kind of thinking. But I don't know. It'd be crazy if he go to like the Lakers or the Clippers.
Yeah, the Clippers in a bad spot too, bro. Like that with that future.
It didn't look just.
No, I'm talking about
saying.
future wise. You know what I mean?
Oh,
With
yeah.
Kawhi, James, they got a whole bunch of free agents, bro. Like what do you do? You blow it up? I mean, now that we on the topic, bro, I want to talk about the playoffs because it's like we're about to see something historic with young guys about to win their first ring. Like,
Mhm.
who do y'all think would a ring would be most impactful for? Like Ant and Halliburton, they bring a ring to a franchise that never won it, right? Shea would bring it to a city that's never won it. Then I mean Brunson with the Knicks. I mean that's still cool too, right? Legacy points, right? But
I mean, I think as far as legacy wise as an individual, it's probably Ant, just because of how hard the media wants to push him to be the next person that holds down that like America's best player,
Yeah.
right? Because all of our better players are from international places, right? Like Greece, Slovenia, all that stuff. Right?
Cameroon.
Who? What?
He said
Is-
our best players are international.
You sure he's still in the NBA?
Anyways, yeah, y'all got any
From where though?
Cameroon.
Who is from Cameroon?
Joel.
Oh.
You talking about NBA? That's what I said.
So yeah, like he was saying.
But no, I'm just saying. I
didn't know
think it's Ant. Just Ant from the legacy purposes. Then like how he got to his ring right last year. He went through KD and Jokic and who else?
He
No.
stopped after that.
Yeah. And then this year he went through Bron and Luca, and then
Curry.
it wasn't really Curry, but it could have been that, right?
Jimmy
So,
Butler. He went through Jimmy Butler.
Yeah.
The Draymond. It's kind of crazy. I mean, we've been seeing the memes, but he really was collecting the Infinity Stone.
With
for
the-
the past 2 years.
I don't know why he had a Draymond.
I mean, I still had them.
That kind of pissed me
It
off.
should have been Jimmy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But
I still had them beating the Golden State with Curry, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think he would. I think he still would have.
because you saw Game 1 when Curry was there.
I
Like,
mean that wasn't a good team, bro. I don't know, like they just, bruh, it wasn't. You don't think they would? If you're a Golden State fan, you couldn't have thought that was a
No,
good team.
actually, I'm gonna be real. I've said this before. I didn't think we were gonna win at all.
well, Jimmy.
That's what I'm saying. That team is not
to the
good.
rim, bro. Like, what
That's-
was Jimmy doing?
and
They just had
That
willpower
was making me
of
mad
YouTube
too.
business.
Going-
That's
Wasn't
not Jimmy.
scoring.
Yo. Like,
Going forward
yo.
through that series or a previous series, I didn't like how we were playing regardless. I mean, when Steph stepped away with his injury,
Mm.
I didn't like how Jimmy was playing, considering he is a dog when he wants to be, and he just wasn't scoring. He wasn't shooting. He wasn't scoring. We were letting dudes like, what the hell is his name?
Buddy Hield,
Not
Kuminga.
even Buddy Hield. Brandon, I don't know his last name.
Podziemski?
Pajinski, bro.
Shoot more than 10 threes.
Bro,
multiple
every
games.
time
He was
put it
watching
up,
that game.
bro.
He was 0 for like 9. It was just
He was 0 for 10 that game.
Yeah, it was just off.
I was like, why?
That game we was watching, I literally told him, I'm like, yo, it looked like they don't know how to play basketball without Curry.
Hey, but I do
what
want to
I'm
say,
saying.
Kuminga just earned himself a lot of money though.
That
I was the only bright spot. Kuminga earned himself a lot.
that's
Man, that's fool's gold, man. Kuminga,
mad, bro.
15 points per game, man.
Bro, but that's the thing. We needed that, and he wasn't playing. That's my problem. We needed that, and Kerr didn't put him in. Like when Steph was gone, put him in the game.
As a Warriors
But-
fan, what do you think was going on with Jimmy? Like, you think he was hurt? You think he
Jimmy,
uncomfortable?
he's
I feel
a
like he might
guy.
have
He's
been
not.
hurt.
He
He could have been hurt, but I still don't think he was like how he was playing.
Nah,
I feel like he could have played better.
Nah, hold on. I ain't gonna lie. I
disagree with
can't
that.
let you do that to my boy. Though.
I
Come on
disagree
now.
with
Yo,
that, bro.
listen, Jimmy Butler is nice as hell, right? I'm a fan of Jimmy Butler. If you have to depend on Jimmy Butler for scoring, your team is going to lose. He is not a consistent enough, unstoppable player like all these other guys.
Hey,
are.
you keep saying it again.
He's not a consistent enough, unstoppable player.
Now I want everybody to say, why didn't Joel win with Jimmy Butler? To listen to what he just said. Okay, I hate to keep making it about
But
the Sixers,
Jimmy
bro.
Butler, but no.
Keep
but
making it about
the
the
thing,
Sixers.
no, listen, because we talking about Jimmy Butler as a 1. Jimmy Butler as a 2. You should win with Jimmy Butler. You can win with Jimmy Butler as a 2. I'm just telling you, you can't expect him to put up scoring numbers like a 1 because that's not his mo.
I mean, when he was in Miami, he literally was doing that.
I mean, he was. Yeah, in some runs, right?
With
But
the
if you watch Jimmy Butler play throughout the year, he's not.
Well, I mean, okay, he doesn't care about the regular season.
No, you can't give me that, bro.
Like,
Like
no, he himself
his
does
score-
not care about the regular season.
his scoring goes up because he's a competitor, but his actual skill level on the offensive side of the ball is not comparable to any of the other guys that we talk about.
You know what? I can
He's
back
not
that.
wrong,
I can
but
back that.
I'm
I feel like
sorry.
It's
He
mostly
just-
hustle for Jimmy.
It's just like I just feel like when it matters most, he gets the job done. Unfortunately, he just didn't do it this series.
That was so crazy.
Right, because he's a hooper.
And
He's
because
a
like,
hooper.
and I will agree with you though on that point
Mhm.
you made where you say like if he's the 2, you're in a better situation. Yes, I'm unfortunately like I'm a huge Jimmy Butler fan. I was a Bulls fan back in the day, so
Yeah.
I've been following Jimmy for a while. When Jimmy wasn't the 1, it was a lot better times. And like you said, and it's just like he isn't a consistent scorer.
Mhm.
Great hooper, dog, yes, but scorer, no.
But see,
But Golden State had the dog. They needed the points. They have a dog.
My thing is with Jimmy, it's like I can agree with you what you said as far as like skill level, but Jimmy's best aspect is his hustle.
Right.
Like
I
Jimmy's
agree.
hustle is the
Yeah,
best for him,
yeah.
and obviously, yes, it wasn't enough for us to win because we didn't have the points there, and like it pisses me off because he could get the points in his times where he could have got the
that's
points.
what it was.
That's my problem.
But if
he
you-
had.
If
times
you look
where he
at
coulda
him
got
and you
the
say,
points.
"Hey, listen, tonight we need 30." I don't know if he's gonna give you that. He might give you that.
he did
I don't
that
know.
one time, but
Yeah,
that's
that
it.
one time.
But
It's
that's
that.
it. That's my problem.
Yeah,
But I can look at Curry and say we need 30. He gonna go, all right, I got no, but no.
All right, I get
but
what
I'm
you-
just,
but
I'm just saying
Yeah,
we gotta tone down the expectations of Jimmy Butler when it comes to scoring the basketball.
I mean, we also
I
gotta
just
look
felt
at how old
maybe
he
I
is
was just
too,
triggered
bro.
when you try to say like he's a guy, but not the. Like,
he's
Yeah,
a
he's
guy,
not
but
like-
not the guy.
all right, all right.
you gotta give him a little more respect than that.
Yeah, you got. Come on, man. Like, damn.
That's crazy.
But like, I don't
But I mean, just to bring it back, I do think it's Ant, right? That has the most game from the rain. What y'all think?
It's funny though because like honestly, I feel like all 4 kind of just give something different. Ant, like you did say though, is the guy that
Different
they're trying to
culture.
push.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
for sure,
Face
if
of
Ant
the
gets
league,
it, like I'm not gonna lie, that's just gonna blow him up to. He's obviously already a superstar, but like that's just gonna put him in another stratosphere. But like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like each guy kind of gets something because like if Shea get it, that kind of just tough too. Because like think about like that team that he built around him. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That young core, a couple of scrappy veterans,
That chemistry.
and then just like really just his journey. You know what I'm saying? Like Shea's journey through the league, and then to be able to get to this point now and be able to be a superstar and get a ring for the Thunder. That kind of
Crazy.
tough. That would be insane.
Crazy.
If Brunson doing, it's funny because I was talking to one of my friends at work, and we were just saying like if the Knicks would have win this win the finals this year, you'll literally hear about this for the rest of eternity. Even if the Knicks never sniff the playoffs ever again for the rest of their organization,
I think we'll be talking about Jalen Brunson winning
lives.
2025.
Literally, yo, it'll be 2070, and they'll be like, you remember when the Knicks and Jalen Brunson won the finals in 2025?
That's gonna be crazy.
It'll just be insane, like how New York is going to just implode. Like it's gonna be wild.
Oh, it's gonna be riots for like.
And then of course, like you say, like Pacers with Halliburton. I go like I feel like each story will be tougher.
Well, but then because Halliburton, the whole overrated thing, bro. Like I think that's this whole
low key.
That's kind itself.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like low key. Maybe that's the side I'm leaning.
That's what I was gonna say.
Because I always had I've been going with Pacers Thunder for the finals. That's just kind of I think that's what's gonna go.
I'm the opposite. I'm Knicks Timberwolves.
I think Pacers beat the Knicks, bro. I think Pacers beat the Knicks.
I don't know. I've been saying Pacers Thunder for a little bit. I'm gonna stick with that, and I ain't gonna lie. I just think Halliburton got the villain role going for him, and I think usually the villain they prevail in this type of situation. They should have never started to overrate it.
I'm Knicks Thunder on this one. I don't know why. I just really like the Knicks team, and I'm not.
I mean, they're deep. I get it. Yeah,
I'm not the hugest Tyrese Halliburton fan. I'm not on the underrated side. I'm giving his credit, but I'm not a Halliburton fan at all. Like it's nothing he does that gives me like, oh yeah, he's gonna be that guy for forever. No, he's good. He's really good.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's better than any of the other guys.
No, he's not better than no one else playing.
This is just building it up. This is what I'm saying.
That's fine. Like I guess I get it. He has a team that can win.
Is he even better than Siakam?
Like literally, y'all wouldn't say this about no other player.
Come on, did you hear him?
What did you say? Who?
Is he better than Siakam?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Come on, bro.
I don't know. Siakam got a ring.
Okay.
And he played a big hand in that.
Hey, I mean, DiVincenzo got a ring.
I was just ready to say, come on now.
Come on.
No, that's not how. Come on. Siakam was what? You act like Siakam was not a bucket, and one of the main reasons that Raptors.
Hey, look, we naming role players, bro.
You think he was a role player?
Got a point.
He was a number 2.
Oh, Siakam's a role player now.
What?
It's not his.
He's a number 2.
Okay.
Fred might have been a number 2.
If you're a number 2, you're not a role player.
It's like you saying DiVincenzo is like saying Bobby Portis.
Exactly. Like, come on, this Siakam, bro. Like,
all right.
I mean,
him and Hallie probably average the same points, low key. Hallie just averaged like 10
like
assists,
said,
11 assists a game.
No turnovers.
Halliburton. This is just literally building into them getting a ring. Y'all literally would never say this about any other 3 stars in this that they like the face of the team.
Because they not Halliburton.
You're right. But
You talking about Jalen Brunson and Shea. And then Hallie? Like, that's not.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. A lot of people, like a lot of casual fans, still don't know who SGA is, bro. Like I've talked to a lot of people that like aren't really avid watchers like us, and a lot of people don't know who SGA is. And I don't know if that's because of the market he's in. I mean, he's in the
It's
MVP
the market.
race,
It's the market. I mean, when the NBA rather plays 15 Lakers and 15 Clippers games over OKC games, then
they're winning.
They're never gonna know.
Hey, but while we on the topic, bro, we was kind of like debating this behind the scenes. Like, if we had to rank in the league right now a top 5 list of players under 30, since we got like fresh faces that's gonna be in the finals, like how would y'all? What are y'all looking at? I mean, this is overall in the league. Some guys that aren't in the playoffs. My list, my number 5 was Wemby, right? My number 4, damn, I forgot. But my number 1 was Jason Tatum.
Wait,
you said we were still all agree on that? Number one. You said, I'm sorry. Before the show started, where's my camera?
Tatum's like 27. Under 30.
Camera?
Before the show started,
Tatum is 1.
Under 30.
SGA's 2. Ant's 3, Luka's 4, and then Wemby's 5.
Oh, you hate my.
Before the show started, this man said we were
all gonna agree
that our number 1 was the same.
Not one,
I
right?
definitely don't know.
Top players under 30. Who is better than Tatum in the league right now that's under 30?
Nigga, Luka's better than Tatum.
Does Luka have a ring?
SGA
So?
and
He was the number 2 on that ring
Bro,
team.
Tatum has a... Bro, I hate that I'm about to argue for a Celtics player as a Sixers fan, bro.
No, but I'm a Tatum guy. I be defending... No, don't get me wrong. I be defending Tatum, but Tatum's not better than Luka, no.
Yes, he is, bro. Look at Tatum's resume, bro. He can play both sides of the ball. Can Luka play both sides of the ball?
No, he can't. That's why they lost. That's the main reason they lost. Niggas, bro, you getting blown by centers. It's like centers are blowing by you.
That matters when you're looking at best players in the league, bro. Ant's a 2-way. Tatum's a 2-way.
should have known that I was not gonna sit here and say Tatum was number
You gotta like give him his respect, bro.
I gave him his respect. He's on my list. He's just not.
No,
he's not
I
one.
think he's top 5 for sure. He's
on my list. He's not one.
Let me hear y'all listening, bro. Everybody shitting on mine.
Like you got it.
No, I gotta go last because I
gotta go last.
My list.
I gotta look it up. You can go.
I'll pull it up. All right,
bro. You look at. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Because honestly, my list is really just like the guys I like. My list y'all probably gonna hate because it's just like guys that I like. It's not logical.
Honorable mentions or just leave them out.
Leave them out.
Leave them out.
Name your list.
All right, 5 is Shea, Luka, Ant, Tatum, and Brunson.
Brunson is it 1?
He's 5.
Oh, you started at 1.
So say that again.
So
Shea,
all right, so 1 is so you started at 1.
Luka, Ant, Tatum, Brunson.
Shea, Luka, Ant, Tatum, Brunson.
No,
mine is
no one put Wemby on that?
mine's the same, but I have Shea and
Not
Luka
yet.
switch. I have
Shea
Luka
and
number
Luka
1.
I'm not gonna.
I have Shea and Luka switch. I have Luka
I'm not
number
gonna
1.
argue with that, but I only went for Shea because he's been averaging 30 for the last 3 years.
No, I feel that. But
Wait a minute, I gotta look.
Like,
Before I say this, because I gotta look up this guy's age real quick.
but I do think that I like Wemby more than Brunson, and that might be crazy to say that earlier.
I understand
So
that.
we got the same thing, but I'm switching Shea and Luka, so it goes Luka, Shea,
Luka, Shea,
and
Tatum,
Tatum,
and then
Wemby.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
crazy.
we're sure.
1, I got Shea. 2, I got Ant. 3, Luka. 4, Donovan Mitchell. 5, LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo
Tatum's
Ball.
not even on the list.
Fuck you. I told you he wasn't.
LaMelo Ball over Tatum.
LaMelo Ball.
I told y'all this is my list. This is not a.
I give him that.
Donovan
LaMelo is in my
Mitchell?
honorable mention.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about defense?
Donovan Mitchell, I'm not gonna lie, he was an honorable mention for me.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Yeah.
He was an honorable mention, but
Nah,
he's not
better
top
than
five.
none of them guys.
He's like one of my top 10 guys.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
Not
now we might be a little
Taking
too.
spot.
We might be too ahead of it with like Wemby, because like he still has the.
Y'all are
Okay,
tripping.
okay.
So give a guy his like.
Okay.
He still has
Like,
that.
y'all are wilding.
Like I just know what he's capable of.
I get it. I
But
get
he ain't
that.
do it yet,
I
so
get
I can get the
That's why I
backlash
said
on the
not
Wemby.
yet for me.
Yeah,
Not yet, but
No Halliburton consideration for top 5?
no.
you know what? I'm not.
Who's
putting
he
that
better
in my
than?
top 5.
Well, I mean, you could swap out Wemby for Hallie or in his list Brunson.
I would put Brunson before Hallie.
I'm
So
putting Brunson before Hallie, of course.
You taking both of them over Mitchell too? D Mitch
no, I'm taking Mitchell off of Hallie too.
I'm taking Mitchell.
and Brunson, Donovan Mitchell or Brunson.
Yeah, Hallie is not in
I'm
the
taking
mix, bro.
LaMelo over Hallie.
LaMelo.
No,
No.
Yes, I like LaMelo.
Why
over
do y'all?
Hallie.
Why y'all so high on LaMelo? Ball?
LaMelo hasn't
He's a
shown.
hooper.
He's a hooper.
That doesn't mean he's winning.
He's a hooper.
So is
Who does he have to win with him?
Brandon Miller, Miles Bridges, right? Come on, bro. Like they.
You think he played when it?
Are any of them guys equal to anybody else that these guys
disrespect
have?
Oh, if he was a hooper, he'd be leading them to wins.
Wait, you think LaMelo Ball is losing because of the players he's playing with?
No.
But what about
Yes
Paolo?
and no. Yes and no.
Paolo-
I
He
got
doesn't-
Paolo on my honorable mentions too.
He doesn't
He's top
play.
of my honorable
He doesn't
mentions.
play winning basketball, bro. He plays YMCA ball, and he's good at that, right? He'd be averaging like 30 points.
Okay, I get that,
But like that's not finals championship basketball.
I still got LaMelo. I like LaMelo. I like his
I like
style of
LaMelo Ball
basketball.
That's my
too.
number 5.
Okay.
I'm sticking to that.
I like
LaMelo at 5
Ball.
is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I mean,
I told you my list was going to be. And once I realized that he was under 30, yo, hell yeah, Mitchell for sure.
So I was talking to
Donovan-
somebody about my list earlier. So he kind of like pushed Trey Young a little bit
No,
too.
no,
And I was like,
no, I'm out.
I wouldn't say
I'm out.
in my list, but,
He's not even trying to hear it.
but I did have him as like a low honorable mention.
So
Trey Young,
what happened
yo.
to Trey Young? Like, what happened to that man? Like, or did he just never have it? In your opinion?
I didn't watch Hawks games this year. I really couldn't tell you.
No, I'm saying overall.
General?
Like,
he's not. When I watch him, he's just
He
not.
was literally
he's not
like
aggressive
Brunson.
enough.
He was in
Yeah.
Brunson's position in the sense where literally taking his team to the Eastern Conference Finals, like damn near almost the finals, and now it's like not even sniffing the playoffs.
He's
Well,
not
they was in the
aggressive
play-in, I
enough.
think, right? Yeah, but
I think they were in the play.
they got dirted. Like,
They lost, yeah.
Maybe
definitely.
it's the. Is it the team? Like, is it?
Nah, it's just for me. Every time you watch him, you just find yourself wanting more. It's like, bro, you're supposed to be a superstar. Like,
That's
you
what I'm
just,
saying. That's
he's
why
just so
I'm like-
underwhelming. When
that's
you
why I'm
watch
like,
him.
yo, like, what the hell? Like, what happened? Like, I don't know. I guess like you said, like no one's really. I guess no one's really paying attention to Hawks games to be able to tell that. But I didn't know if it was something that like is like he just not giving a fuck about hooping. Or like,
I don't know, bro. And I remember when he was coming out, you know, they gave him the comp, poor man Steph Curry and all of that. But like, I don't know. I'm not into Trae Young at all.
I just remember the biggest knock on him was just like he's a terrible defender, right? And then like he grifts a lot with the foul bait, and they had to change the rules because of how he was playing, right? Like if anything, he reminds me of
You say
Brunson,
he
like
grips a lot?
grifts.
Griffs.
Yeah, like the
Oh, I didn't know that was.
That's what that's called.
Me neither.
like foul baiting. Yeah,
I didn't know it's called griffs.
Grifts.
grifting. Yeah, like,
That's not a thing.
look it up, bro.
Grifting,
Yes,
like grifting.
Yes, bro. It's literally a thing, bro. Just look it up. Grifting basketball. Oh yeah, I mean, would y'all put Zion as an honorable mention?
Bro, he hasn't played.
No.
As an honorable
He
mention.
hasn't played in 2 years.
Zion and Ja are the most underwhelming guys.
Cade.
Cause Cade could be up there. I think Cade better than Hallie.
I can't.
But
Wait,
that's
no,
not,
what-
that's crazy
What
to
y'all
say
say?
too.
Hold on. You say
Is Cade better than Hallie?
I think Cade better than
But
Hallie.
look at what Cade is right now.
no comment.
They could
How long have the Pistons been terrible?
forever. Oh, well, not forever. Maybe like since the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And he's the cornerstone of that turnaround, bro.
Well, I mean,
Versus, like Hallie, like
Last year they didn't do anything.
He was
And,
hurt.
and Cade was there.
Yeah, wasn't he hurt last year?
yeah.
He was hurt for majority of the
Come on,
season.
bro. Come on, bro. Hallie started with the Kings, got traded to the Pacers, immediately turned that organization.
So he got traded. Somebody gave up on him.
That's not his fault.
It is his
That's
fault.
not his fault. But the Kings are a poorly run organization, bro.
I mean, yeah, they are.
What's that?
You still looking up Griff?
Hey, but yeah, bro. I mean, I feel good about my list. Tatum, Shea, Ant, Luka. I can hear the argument for swapping out Wemby.
Yeah, I can swap Wemby out for Brunson or D. Mitch.
You giving Tatum that number one?
I don't.
spot
I'm sorry.
solely
I
off
don't
of
mean to cut
having
this, but
rank?
like, how did you find out the
The
definition?
Griff?
That's what it is, right?
So like the actual. Okay, in basketball terms, yes. The actual definition is engage in petty or small scale swindling. But I just want to know, like, how did you find, like, when do you even know when you found this out? Like,
Bro, I feel like I
how?
heard somebody said or like a reporter tweeted it or something like that, and it just.
That's like, I'm gonna be.
I
real,
thought it was
that's,
common
Bro,
knowledge.
that got to be the title, bro.
That's
Griff.
got to be one of the most random shits I've ever heard.
I thought
That
it
was a
common
random fact
knowledge,
I
bro.
didn't know.
I thought it was common knowledge, bro.
Yo, I guarantee you, if I ask any like actual basketball person, like, yo, do you know what grifting is? No one's gonna know what the fuck that is.
Bro, I just thought it was common knowledge.
That's why I had to run it back. So you say what?
He was so confused.
Bro, he was like gripping.
Wait, what? I thought you said it too. That's why I was like, I was honestly about to shout you tripping. But like, how did you actually fix? Like, that's.
I feel like I literally heard somebody like on the announcer said, or like a reporter. I don't know. I saw it somewhere.
Bro.
Bro.
Listening to like a real old head on the mic.
I heard it
Like
like
some-
somewhere, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, bro. But
Okay, my bad, but all right, yeah.
yeah, no. I mean, I think we got some okay lists. I just think it's a crime that y'all left out Tatum on
No, Tatum
from
Tatum,
top
we had-
three.
no,
You know what I mean?
I had
But-
Tatum.
4,
I had
Top
Tatum
three.
4.
and that's being unbiased.
I had Tatum
Y'all
4.
tripping.
I could be really biased, and he cannot be on this list.
I think Shea, Ant, and Luka are better than Tatum.
Absolutely.
I just think at his age, Tatum has accomplished a lot.
So,
more
like,
than they have.
okay,
So
that's
are
what
you
I'm saying.
giving him that because of that ring?
Yeah, he
well,
is.
partially, but I mean, his rookie year, he went to the Eastern Conference Finals against Braun,
Yeah.
Lost.
And he lost.
but he made it there. What did Ant do his rookie year?
He had Jaylen Brown.
So what? Bro, look, we're just looking at these guys in a vacuum, right? Like, and you just like,
I feel you, but I mean,
then you look at Luka. What did Luka do his rookie year? And he had Dirk,
No.
right?
no, stop.
A
Come on,
what?
stop.
Dirk,
He had
like-
Dirk.
You know what I mean? Like,
That's not comparable.
who else did y'all
Dirk
say?
couldn't even move, bro. Like,
SGA. What did SGA? SGA got traded because they gave up on him.
So did Jalen Brunson.
Come
and
on,
with
man.
CP3, they made
I mean,
it far into a series. right?
shout out to Shea, yeah, but like that wasn't his
With
original.
CP3 as his running mate.
CP3
He was
really?
he made noise with
I
the
mean,
Thunder.
but still, I'm still standing on Tatum. Pause. But
No, I mean, why you do that, bro? Why you do that?
So like, so all right, so y'all, all right. So what I'm getting here though is like y'all list is like an actual like a logical because of their play and like achievements. This isn't a list of like your just favorite top 5
shit,
players.
Maxey
Those
would have
are
been
my
mine.
favorite
Then.
top
That's what
5
I'm
players.
saying. That's my top 5 like favorite
Okay, if we're
players.
gonna go to favorite players,
Like
okay.
those are my top 5 players. Like I don't give a damn about the numbers or accolades. I just like them. I just like how they play.
Amen Thompson.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I really
Thompson.
sat here,
If we
and gave,
going
like,
favorites,
if we like,
if
if
we're
I
going
really
favorites.
went into the D, like I'm saying, like y'all, it would just be it'd be some crazier names on there. But
Tyrese Maxey. I put D Mitch. I like D Mitch. Ant.
like you said, I'm putting the Thompson twin.
I like him in. Not so much a Asar, but I like him in.
Sengun. Fucks with Sengun.
Not top 5, not for me.
I mean, I'm just throwing it.
I get it.
He gave us 30
Who under
twice.
30?
Paulo, I might
Gave
put
us
Paulo.
Paolo, yeah.
Scotty Barnes, y'all fuck with
I
Scotty?
would.
No.
You say I would have.
Come on. Like, all right, so like, is it his game or is it him?
Scotty Barnes. I mean, he just
Like,
he's
'cause
limited, bro.
He be hooping when he's
He's
good.
cool. He's cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is it his game or is it him? Because like,
I just feel like he's very average.
Yeah. No, he's above average, but
Well,
he's
yeah,
not,
like
B.I., Brandon Ingram, right? Like,
that's my boy.
I mean, I don't like watching him play, but
no, Bi cool. I like Bi.
Bi's a hooper. He like, come on now. How can you
They try to call him with the poor man's KD at one
Slim
point.
Reaper, yeah.
baby KD and all that? Yeah.
All right, any last thoughts on the lists or NBA in general?
Nah, I mean, I think both rounds are gonna be good. I don't think any team's gonna run away with either one. They're gonna be at least 2 6 and 7 game series. So
Yeah, these gonna be some good
got
series.
Good
game
hoop.
one tonight.
no, it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah,
Oh damn.
they give them a day break between each round.
Tuesday and Wednesday, yeah. Hey, but I see you wearing the Ravens jacket, not a Orioles jacket today, like Dorian said when you walked in. We got some big Orioles news. GM Brandon Hyde is out.
It's not the GM. He was just the manager.
Well, manager Brandon Hyde is out. Not Michael Elias, my bad, but
Yeah. I mean, I wish
the Orioles.
went-
manager, general manager, my fault. I got it right. I corrected myself. But Leak, I want to hear your thoughts first. I feel like you had a lot
I mean,
on it.
I ain't gonna lie. It's been really depressing lately.
Mhm.
It's just been like that's just all. That's the best way to sum it up. Nothing's going good. Can't hit. We can't pitch. We can't field. That's literally how I react when I'm watching it. Like live, when I'm watching the games, like that's literally my reaction.
So do you feel like that was
Bruh.
that made sense to get rid of him, or like that's not gonna?
So it's been. I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, it may be an overreaction, but yes, I feel
he
like,
let 2 postseason runs.
yeah, but like
We didn't make it out of the first.
I'm
round.
just. I don't know, yo. It just like.
The Orioles are weird, yeah.
Yeah, like it's like I don't understand. Like for the trajectory that we were on, we were literally like this, and this year it
Bottomed out.
yo like it just the drop off is insane. I could see if we were middle of the pack right now. We're literally like we are in the bottom of the like rankings of damn near everything, every statistic, every whatever. We're like damn near in the bottom rankings of there's not literally one thing that we're average at right now.
And that's like the story of being an Orioles fan, because it's like whenever we're good, it's always a surprise, and then whenever we expect ourselves to be good, then we always let us like we've had like years when we were like in the 2010s, right, when we had like Adam Jones and all of them, or on the back end when we had like Chris Davis and that group, right, like we expected them to be good, and then they would fumble on us, and then we end up in the wild card in a random year, right? Why does it always have to be random, bro? Like, can we expect you to be good and then you be good? Like,
Like I don't know, like something like I don't know. It's still early on, and like a couple days ago, I had the thought. I'm like, I don't know, maybe this we'll end it out in some random league. We'll end up in the wild card and we'll go on some crazy run. But I don't know, yo. Like I said, I've been hearing a lot of different like takes on it. I personally think it wasn't a bad idea to get rid of Brandon. That's not me saying I don't like Brandon Hyde. He was cool. He was great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It just something had to be done. Like
And that was the move. Okay.
I mean,
get rid of the players.
yeah, we the only
we
need to get a
rid
pitcher,
of.
bro.
Also, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. One thing I will say, everybody is hurt right now. There's a lot of like almost damn near every pitcher's hurt. I didn't even realize, but like I kind of had to look around and I realized I'm like, where the hell's Colton? He's hurt. Right?
Yeah,
Westberg, I think he's hurt too. I'm like, dude. So, and then what kills me is like. Somebody tried to tell me like, oh, with Gunnar, we had to let him get his feet under him because he keeps coming back from rehab and stuff like that. He's been playing for like a month now, 2 months.
Mhm.
Like it's just like I don't know what the hell it is. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like I can see if I could pinpoint it to one single thing and I could just go on about that. It's literally everything. So that's why it's like I said, it could have been a big overreaction, but when it's every single thing is wrong, it's like, well, what the hell else can you do?
Fire the manager.
Find somebody else to take us in a different direction because
I
the
get it.
direction we're going it's not working.
Yeah.
So
They ain't got no type of. It's no juice on the team, bro.
Now-
It's just no juice, bro.
like
Like,
now because we promoted the third base coach, so I mean it's like it was in house. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So hopefully, like I'm not saying maybe different maybe he got a different philosophy, different way of coaching that'll kind of help kickstart us or whatever. But I don't know. Maybe
I just knew
maybe
it
we
was
need
going.
somebody new.
I just knew it was going to go downhill when like I went to the first series we played the Nationals down in DC, and our debut, our pitcher, our starting pitcher was a guy making his debut from AAA, and I was just like, we're this early in the season, and we're already like starting minor league pitchers. Like I had no idea like why we were even trying to make that kind of decision. But then I looked at the depth chart like you said, and I was like, it ain't nobody to pick from.
Yeah, yo, everybody's hurt. Like it's
So-
kind of crazy. And then we just got rid of I think it was Kyle Bradish, I think. Or no, or Gibson. I think we got one of them. I think we just got rid of Gibson, and then O'Neal just got placed on the IL. So it's like,
Mhm.
and Ty O'Neal was the guy we just got for the offseason. That was supposed to be a big help that I literally was raving about.
Yeah,
And now here we are. So
I guess you just scrap this year and just. It's a long year, but
it's like I said, we still got time. Like 108 and 162 games. We still got time. They've only played like about 40, 50 games. So we got time.
It's trying to start picking it up though.
Yeah, no, it needs to happen. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, it's like it's. I don't know if it's gonna make sense in the end, but something had to change. So that's why I'm like, look, maybe we can get something going now that we got a new guy in there, but it's just depressing. Like I actually hate talking about the O's lately.
hey, no,
Not
I
gonna
get it.
lie.
I get it, man. I get it, and I get it. Tickets are pretty cheap now, so if y'all want to go see a game, right? Like,
I'm definitely going to again.
you know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, I'm still going.
That's a
I'm
plus. That's a positive.
I'm in there still this summer. I think I might be in there soon.
Yeah, I'll go.
He said, I guess.
Like
The experience
food
is always
good.
better.
Yeah, it's more about the experience. Yeah, bro. You get you a beer or something.
But like you
chill.
said, but they still got some time to turn it around. It's a long season, right? So
Yeah, we'll see.
I guess I want to end the episode on your movie experience. We were all, I think, last episode raving about Sinners.
Mhm.
And I think you said it was okay. And we called it, movie of the year, 10 out of 10, a masterpiece. And you said it was okay.
Yeah, it
So-
was mid. The movie was okay, in my opinion, though. That is
Okay.
my opinion. Let me say this. I'm not in no way like no movie buff. I'm not like a guy that's gonna sit there and really getting deep into the movies and stuff like that. I like action and I like comedy. I'm gonna just be honest with you. So my movie thing, like, it's pretty simple. So my take on it, though, it was actually a good movie. Like, let me not sit there and like shit on it completely. Like I said, it just wasn't my cup of tea. I personally would have liked if there was a little bit of action kind of spread out throughout the movie and not just the last 30 fucking minutes of the movie, in my opinion. But that's, yeah, like it just didn't, like I said, yo, it just didn't hit for me how like everyone kind of was raving about it. And not even just y'all, like everybody was really raving about this movie. And maybe that's what it was for me.
Because everybody said they
Like I went
when-
in with too high of expectations.
Mhm.
Cause like I said, like once y'all, you know what I'm saying, once y'all had talked about it, y'all told me like it's a vampire movie, and it's like, okay. And then I kind of looked about it, and it's like, all right, it's a horror movie. I'm like, okay, maybe it's going. I had to realize like,
But
okay,
it's
a
more
horror
like-
movie, it's not a thriller.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean?
it's more
So-
like a Key and Peele type of horror
I get that.
movie.
And
Like,
like I said, and then I just realized, okay, this just wasn't my cup of tea.
that's why I was saying like the build up, like you said the action was like too far into the movie, almost at the end of the movie only, and you wanted more of it. It's like a lot of the build up was like all the symbolism that they wanted to show.
And that's what, and
And
I
so
get
it's
that.
like-
Like I said, and because I couldn't think of the word when I was talking to somebody about it earlier. But yeah, I understand. Like, for this, it was more about the symbolism and things of like kind of that throughout the movie. It wasn't about just the action and horror and like the a thriller movie. You know what I mean? And I get that. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's how I feel like when I can like vouch for like I guess us three on this side of the couch. Like we watch movies differently. Like of course everybody watch movies differently. We look for everything, like look for certain things in movies. Like of course I watch closely because I used to focus on like a lot of filmmaking and production. So like I like that side of movies of how production is made and where you can present your picture without saying it. So that's why I liked it so much. To me, like I get it, like for people like leak how they just like action movies. Cause my father's the same way. Like he does the same shit every time he goes to the movies. And I'm like, he was like, I didn't like it as much. I'm like, well, you're tripping because you don't watch it like me. Cause like, but I still do understand his point of view and how like people portray movies differently.
And I mean, I ain't gonna be a complete like asshole about it. Like, I can say I do appreciate like the details of the movie. It was a very well like made movie. The movie was so like I know I said it was made, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie. I just personally would have liked if there was a little more action.
No, I can understand
can
that.
It was a
understand
good
that,
movie.
too.
Is it something you'd see again or probably not?
Probably not go out my way to see it. No, like how people were going to theaters to watch it multiple times. Fuck no, hell no. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
no offense.
I don't even think I would. I would watch it again on like Netflix or something.
Yeah, like if it came out again on a streaming service, something like in a little
That's
bit,
the
like
thing
and I'm
I never
bored and it's
understood.
on, like yeah, okay.
I never understood people I love movies, but I only been to the movies to watch a movie twice was Black Panther, and it like
For me, it was
It's-
Infinity War.
like it yeah
I
it's
feel
like
those,
I've never
those are
really
acceptable. Those
been the
are
ones.
I'm in the minority. I'm not gonna lie. I saw this twice, and I look. I
What,
saw it
intentionally or
yeah,
like
intentionally because
okay.
I feel like it was a lot of stuff that I overlooked the first time. Like at the first time I went into it, I'm looking at it like, okay, it's a horror movie, and I just want to.
But see, I'm the type that I'll get home and I'll just YouTube like
I mean,
stuff
I did that,
and
but
explanations for stuff.
I
and
still
so,
wanted
like,
to see it in the movie, right?
And
So
I'm not gonna lie, I could, and I know like so, and that's the thing. I'm not that type of guy with movies, and I know that that's what this type of movie was for. You know what I'm saying? It was that type of movie where you didn't catch everything the first time around. You go back, there's more things you. And I get that. I fully do understand that.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah.
just not me.
I just
feel that.
because it was like something I like the head vampire Remick. He was saying like some real crazy stuff. And like I was starting to like really listen to him. And like the first time I watched it, I'm like, all right, bro, he's the villain. I really don't care for him or whatever. But like you start to listen to his motivations and like why he's doing what he's doing. You see what I'm saying? Like you
really interesting.
So then you really start to break it down. Like, well, he's just trying to create a community so he can see his ancestors again too, right? So it's like that's how I was like, really.
No, it's deep. It's levels.
It was
Yeah,
100%. It was like, and I just couldn't get that from one watch.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I watch it one time, but then I just get everything that I didn't get when I look it up on YouTube.
Nah, I feel that. I was saying before y'all got in here, I'm trying to go see Final Destination, and I still got to see
Yeah,
Thunderbolts.
I'm trying to see that joint too, and same Thunderbolts.
I don't
Trying to see
know.
both of them.
You hate me, but I might skip on Final Destination. I've never been too huge on Final Destination.
This the last one.
A
Right?
little too realistic.
Not really too realistic. It's just not something I
This
would
one,
like to watch.
this one, yeah. Because the only one that made me mad, was when they showed the preview and then the ice broke and it got into the ice bin. Because literally, I've literally had that happen at work multiple times. So I just know shit like that could actually happen.
It's literally real life,
It's
bro. Like,
literally could happen,
It is.
But unfortunately, I probably will sit down and watch that too.
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited, but I think that does it for another episode of the Fourth Down Podcast.
Is there?
Thanks for the great conversation, fellas. Thanks for being my friend. See you guys in the next episode.
Is there?